There is a specific kind of heaviness that hits you late at night. You are lying in bed, scrolling through your phone, and suddenly it feels like everyone else in the world has crossed the finish line that you didn't even know you were running toward. Someone just bought their first house, someone else got the big promotion. People are getting married, having kids, buying the car, building the life. And then the screen goes dark. You see your own reflection in the black glass. You look at your own hands and you feel like you are holding nothing. It whispers to you in the silence of your room.
You are falling behind. You missed the boat. You are doing life wrong.
And when the gap between where you are and where you think you are supposed to be gets too wide, it can make life feel completely unlivable. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy, but it steals more than just your joy. It steals your context. It steals your grace." We look at our peers and we wonder why our harvest doesn't look like theirs. But we forget that life is not a standardized test. We do not all get the same questions. We definitely do not all start at the same starting line. What you don't see in those happy photographs is the soil they grew up in. Maybe they had financial safety nets you didn't have. Maybe they had open doors that were locked for you. Or maybe, while they were busy building their careers and their bank accounts, you were busy surviving chaos. We do not talk enough about the invisible milestones. Some of us had to spend our 20s and 30s fighting silent battles, healing from deep childhood trauma, breaking generational curse, navigating grief or illness or a chaotic environment that took all our energy just to survive. If your greatest achievement so far is that you survived the storm nobody else saw, you are not behind. You are a warrior. You cannot compare your behind-the-scenes reality with someone else's carefully edited highlight reel. As the writer Haruki Murakami beautifully put it,
"And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in."
you are not the same person. You have depth, resilience, and empathy that cannot be bought with a promotion or a new car. But sometimes the most suffocating pressure doesn't come from our peers. It comes from the people who raised us. From a very young age, many of us are handed a script written by our parents. They want us to be a certain thing. They point to a mountain and say, "Climb that one. That's where success is." If they want us to be a doctor, an engineer, or live in a certain city, we feel like we have to do it. We crave their love and their validation so much that we wear a match that doesn't fit us. But this feeling is incredibly dangerous because it leads to a tragedy that so many people don't realize until it is too late: wrong progress. You can spend 10 years making progress on a path you hate. You can climb to the very top of the ladder only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. The mythologies, Joseph Campbell warned us about this when he wrote, "If the path before you is clear, you are probably on someone else." It's not healthy to live your life as an apology for your parents' unfulfilled dreams. You are not their second chance at life. You are your first chance at yours. It takes a terrifying amount of courage to disappoint the people you care about in order to be true yourself. But the alternative is spending the rest of your life disappointing yourself, and you have to live inside your mind forever. They don't. Okay, so if you are feeling left behind right now, I need you to take a deep, long breath. You are not late, you are not early, you are exactly where you need to be, operating in your own beautiful, specific time zone. Scott Fitzgerald wrote a letter to his daughter that feels like it was written for all of us.
For what it's worth, it's never too late, or in my case, too early to be whoever you want to be. There's no time limit. Start whenever you want. You can change or stay the same. I hope you live a life you're proud of, and if you find that you're not, I hope you have the strength to start over.
Stop punishing yourself for not winning the race you were never meant to run. You cannot be late for a life that was built exclusively for you. Take a breath, drop the heavy baggage of everyone else's expectations, and step into your own time zone. You have finally arrived. So let them have their milestones, let them have the script, the chapters of your life that felt like delays were actually just building your foundation. You haven't run out of the time. You have just finally gathered the strength to write the rest of the story on your own terms.